Think push-ups are the ultimate chest and tricep builder? Think again. Sticking to just regular push-ups can create muscle imbalances and lead to frustrating plateaus. But there's good news. Research shows that adding progressive push-up variations can boost muscle activation and fix those imbalances. Stick around as we explore 10 powerful push-up variations that will transform your strength and hit muscles you didn't know were missing out. And trust me, you won't want to miss the last exercise. It's my personal favorite. 1. Inchworm push-up. Let's kick things off with the inchworm push-up. This variation doesn't just target your chest and triceps, it also engages your shoulders, core, and even your lower back. It's perfect for warming up and loosening tight hamstrings. Start standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. Bend forward at the hips and walk your hands forward until you're in a push-up position. Complete a push-up, then walk your hands back to standing. Sounds easy, right? But here's where most people mess up by rounding their backs. To keep your lower back safe, hinge at the hips and maintain a neutral spine. And remember, keep your shoulders pulled down for optimal stability. I'll never forget the first time I tried this move. It was part of a warm-up in a new workout program, and I thought, how hard could this be? 10 reps later, I had a newfound respect for the inchworm push-up. It's the kind of exercise that sneaks up on you, working your entire body while keeping your muscles on high alert. 2. Pulse push-up. Next up, pulse push-ups are a true burner for building endurance and strength. Imagine your chest, shoulders, and triceps trembling as you keep your muscles under constant tension. Here's how to do it. Begin in a standard push-up position, lower halfway down, and start pulsing up and down just a few inches. The key is small, controlled movements. It's easy to let your elbows lock out at the top, but resist the urge. By keeping your arms slightly bent, you maximize the muscle burn, and if it's too tough at first, modify by dropping to your knees. The goal is to challenge yourself without sacrificing form. One of my clients used to dread pulse push-ups. She'd always lock her elbows out, losing tension and getting frustrated, but once she learned to stay slightly bent and controlled, her strength skyrocketed. Moral of the story? Small adjustments can make a big difference. 3. Sphinx push-up. Sphinx push-ups are a secret weapon for tricep strength. Think of them as the big brother to standard push-ups, focusing on your upper arms while working your core and chest. Start in a forearm plank position, elbows directly under your shoulders. From here, press through your palms to lift into a full plank, then lower back to the forearm plank. Be mindful of your elbows. Keep them close to your body. Flared elbows not only reduce triceps activation, but can also strain your shoulders. And if this variation feels impossible, modify by doing it on your knees or against a wall. 4. T push-up. If you want to combine strength with stability, the T push-up is your go-to. Not only does it work your chest, triceps, and shoulders, but it also engages your core and obliques. Picture this. You're in a push-up position, lowering down as usual. As you press back up, rotate your body and extend one arm upward, forming a T shape. Return to the center and repeat on the other side. The trick is to move with control. Rotate too fast and you'll lose balance. Go too slow and you risk sagging hips. Focus on even balanced rotation to maximize core engagement. I once challenged a friend to see who could do the most T push-ups. We both ended up rolling onto the floor, laughing and groaning in pain. The moral? It's a humbling move that makes you respect rotational strength. 5. Russian push-up. Enter the Russian push-up, a multi-move combo that brings intensity and coordination to the table. Starting in a forearm plank, press up to a full plank, drop into a push-up, and return to the forearm plank. It sounds complex, but once you get the rhythm, it's a total body killer. The challenge? Keeping core engagement throughout. Let your core sag and you'll feel it in your lower back. If it's too tough, elevate your hands or slow down the movement. 6. Isometric progression. Push-up. This one's all about time under tension. Lower yourself a third of the way down, hold, then halfway hold, and finally all the way down before pressing back up. It's like freezing mid-movement and your muscles will be on fire. Beginners can start with fewer holds, while advanced athletes can extend the time or add more phases. Just remember, no rushing. Each hold should be deliberate, with perfect form and steady breathing. 7. Diamond push-up. The diamond push-up. It's a classic for triceps and inner chest. The setup? Hands together under your chest, forming a diamond shape. Lower down with your elbows close to your sides and press back up. The challenge here is wrist pressure. Make sure to spread the weight evenly and keep your elbows tucked in. If needed, drop to your knees or use a wall. A friend of mine once told me he couldn't grow his triceps no matter how hard he trained. I introduced him to diamond push-ups, and within weeks he noticed a difference. Sometimes all it takes is the right variation. 8. Typewriter push-up. For those ready to level up, the typewriter push-up emphasizes unilateral strength. In a wide stance, lower to one side, then move across to the other hand before coming back up. The movement should be smooth, not rushed, and your hips must stay aligned. Beginners, don't be shy about modifying by using your knees or a shorter range of motion. 9. Plyometric push-up. Looking to boost explosive power? Plyometric push-ups are for you. Lower down and explode upwards so your hands leave the floor. Land softly to protect your wrists and keep going. If it's too intense, practice from your knees or push off without actually leaving the ground. It's a heart-pounding move that improves strength and cardio. The first time I tried plyometric push-ups, I face-planted. Lesson learned. Start slow and build up to the big moves. And there you have it. 10 powerful push-up variations to shake up your routine and reignite your progress. Remember, it's not just about strength. It's about balance, control, and challenging your body in new ways. If you found this video helpful, please do subscribe and give it a like. And don't forget to sign up for our free weekly newsletter for more health and fitness tips. Thanks for watching, and let's keep pushing forward.